Good morning, guys. It is day 12, the 12th of June, and it's a big day today. Is it because it's International Arm Day? No. Is it because I'm wearing my new top? Also no. It is Louie's girlfriend's birthday today, so happy birthday to her. I hope she has a great day. Although it is a little bit selfish to have a birthday in the middle of a challenge like this. So I'm going to have a little chat with Louie later about how to go about nutrition when you've got events coming up, as all of us do. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but first of all, we're going to get his session in now. Oh, look at that timing. Look at that. It's almost as if I planned that. Hello.
You alright?
Okay, so I'm going to take you through the little circuit that we're doing today, and we're going to do 4 exercises, all targeting the back, 3 of them using the TRX, and then we're going to do the final set with the resistance band. So let me show you the first one, and because we're going to be using single arm for the first one, we're not going to need to walk as far back. Just going to take it to a position that's comfortable. I'm going to loop the TRX together, and you are going to come back just as if you were doing a normal row with both arms. You're going to control yourself down, and you're going to drive up, keeping that elbow tucked into the body. Everything tight. Bring the bum up, make sure you're in line. Drive up, hold, squeeze for 2, and then back down. We're going to do 5 of those. Come over to the other side, and it's going to be the same again. Then we're going to straight away unloop them, and we're going to walk down much further now. Now we've got both arms, and we're going to do that row with both arms, but it's going to be the same procedure. Find your footing, drive up, elbows tucked into the body, bum up, squeeze those shoulder blades, 2 seconds, and then a nice controlled return journey. Following on from that, we're going to be doing the face pull. I'm going to give you an example of that first. We're going to walk it back down, get onto the heels, drive up, squeeze the shoulder blades, hold, 2, 1, back down. Going to give you another example. Come up, squeeze, and back down. That's number 3. And then the final one, we're just going to grab our resistance band. We're going to start holding each end like so, and we're going to start at hip height. And as we progressively go up, we're getting further and further apart until when it's directly above your head, you've got that maximum resistance. Hold there for 2 seconds, and then slowly bring it back down, and as you're coming back down, you're getting looser and looser again. And that is the circuit. So we've just finished our pull session for today, which was tough. It's obviously a very nice environment to be working in, and we're going to continue that over the next few weeks. But what I wanted to touch on today, with it being Louis' girlfriend's birthday, it seemed particularly topical, was finding out what it's like when people are on a strict nutrition plan and then just life comes up and things will happen that will mean that you'll be part of an event, or you will have some kind of occasion where you feel the need to get involved in social eating. And yeah, that seemed very relevant to me today. So what I want to do now is put Louis in the chair and just ask a couple of things about how he's finding it. How have you found up until the end of this, or we're getting close to the end of the second week now, how have you found trying to stick to a nutrition plan, and how have you found to really having to track what you're eating and consider that a lot more than you maybe would do prior to this project?
Okay, so it's been easy to track it when there's barcodes for things and you're eating meals where it's just that's the meal. Very difficult to track things where it's, you know, little sprinkles. Yeah, that was difficult. So yeah, in regards to other people influencing your eating, I mean, it is all my own fault if I'm eating the bad things, I guess.
Yeah. So what I wanted to ask a little bit about today as well was, with it coming up to it's today actually your girlfriend's birthday, and I know you've got a weekend where there'll be various birthday celebrations. How have you, and how are you going to approach the idea of trying to keep to a nutrition plan, trying to keep to what you're doing whilst also getting involved in events? So
my approach is calculate the calories I've already consumed on that day. And if I mean, it's a decision, isn't it, within yourself. If you reach the 2000 by eating something sweet, it's like you might as well not do this, because that's what you set out, right? 2000.
Yeah.
But my idea is, if I'm like 1.5 and I've like had all my meals for the day, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could have a piece of cake because it's somebody's birthday. Yeah. That might be okay, but I don't know. It's a constant battle of, should I eat it? Should I not eat it?
So yeah, so we were just having a little chat with Louis there. We're just seeing how he's finding it, and I know that this has been something he's been talking about for the last few days, is if I am being totally strict, not having anything that I shouldn't, what do I do when it comes to an event like this and it's almost socially abnormal to not get involved with some social eating like that? So what we were talking about was essentially saying that this is absolutely fine, and it's just about the word that I use the most, moderation, and about control. There will be times where you will be snacking, you will be having cake, you will be drinking, and that's absolutely fine. What we're going to make sure, however, is that him doing that does not then lead to another 2 weeks of going, well, I've had that over that weekend, there's no point now, the whole thing's ruined. And that's something we're going to talk about early next week. But essentially, if you've got a birthday, if you've got an event, enjoy yourself, don't spend the whole thing worrying about it too much, and then come back the next day and continue on that same journey you were on beforehand. So thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a lovely weekend if we're still doing weekends these days. Like the video, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 12